Hello everyone, welcome to this new video. I'm so excited about this, but I'm also very scared because today we're gonna read the highest and lowest rated books on my shelf, or like on my physical TBR, which is this little guy that says every single book that I own that I haven't read yet. Okay, I do have a few predictions. Let me get them. One I think that is going to be very highly rated is Babel by R.F. Kuang. And I really don't think I have the capacity to read this right now at all. So I don't hope that this is it, but I think this could definitely be it. And then also very highly rated, I think, is Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. I would be up for this. This is the one that I would want to read out of my predictions the most. So hopefully it is this. And then Brandon Sanderson is always very highly rated, and this is the third one in the Mistborn series. If it is another Brandon Sanders, I have Elantris and some other books I think too. If it is that, I will give myself a pass because I'm reading Brandon Sanderson in a very specific order, and this one is the next one in my order. So if it's not this one, then I'm gonna give myself a pass and read the second most highly rated. I mean, yeah, but Brandon Sanderson is always up there, I feel. So those are my predictions for the highest rated. Should we get into predictions for the lower half? Honestly, this is really hard. I do have some Colleen Hoover on my shelf, which don't really want to read either of these books. Today is the 7th of November, so if we do get November 9th, that would be kind of funny because I could read that on November 9th. I think Colleen Hoover also has a fan base, so I don't know. Maybe she gets highly rated? I really don't know what else. I think that one has to be a complete surprise to us. If it's not Colleen Hoover, I literally have no idea. So let's go to my laptop and finally find out. Yay! Okay, in front of my laptop now. This is not the best angle, but it'll have to do. I hope you can't hear my laptop too loud. It's insanely loud. It always sounds like it's about to take off. Okay, so we're on Goodreads now. I have, as you can see, on this physical TBR, 76 books. You know, quite a lot, but it could be worse. So should we just, honestly, all of these are very highly rated. Oh my god. I think you just do this. Should we find out? Oh, it's loading. Oh my god, I was so correct. What? 1 second. Okay, that to me honestly is crazy. So I was correct, and it is even The Hero of Ages, the third one. I am so not up for this. It is massive, but I guess finishing the original trilogy, I really didn't want to read this. The second one, very close, is Project Hail Mary, which I would be up for way more. I guess I guess we can't really cheat, can we? This is sad. This is sad. I really wanted to read Project Hail Mary, but I guess we are going for Mistborn. But where is Babel? I am confused about that. It is on here. It only has a 4.17. That's crazy. Wow. Yeah, The Last Devil to Die. I guess I didn't put that one on here, but that makes sense as well. I really wanted to read Project Hail Mary, but I guess we're gonna read The Hero of Ages. I was not seeing myself reading this for quite a while. I'm sorry about my non-excitement about that. I love Brandon Sanderson. I'm scared of being in a reading slump, I guess. Okay, let's find out the lowest rated because I think that one is even crazier probably because I have no idea. But I'm honestly impressed with myself that I even got these predictions right. Anyway, let's do the average rating. Oh, really? That's crazy. A 3.27. Yeah, so it's I want to die, but I want to eat tteokbokki. This is a nonfiction. I bought this with a friend of mine to buddy read together. So I guess I'll have to tell her about that. But the second one is Beautiful World, Where Are You? I didn't expect that at all. Whoa. I'm really flabbergasted by these results. The Wake Up Call is really low rated as well. And the Twisted ones, I guess these ratings are okay. But yeah, this is just conversations with my psychiatrist. Part memoir, part self-help. This is a book to keep close and to reach for in times of darkness. Goddamn. I think it sounded amazing. This is going to be definitely a quick read. So these are polar opposites, not only on the average rating scale, but literally on every other scale. The audiobook for this is probably like 25 hours to be honest. I can't believe it. Give me a second. I need to kind of... Okay. So this book is about fantasy. If you didn't know Brandon Sanderson, he's a fantasy author. And he basically writes very cool, very intricate magic systems. So this magic system is about metal. If you ingest a certain type of metal, it gives you something. Like you draw the power from the metal basically. Usually you can have, I think, one power, sometimes two, but there's only very few people who can have all of the metal powers. And it's been a while since I read the book, so don't judge me, please. Yeah, and then Vin is one of those. So first book, I love the first book so much. I really did. I think I gave it a 5-star. And then the second book kind of fell flat for me. But yeah, these are the most rated or highest rated and lowest rated books on my entire TBR. This one I really didn't expect. Like, no way. This one I obviously did expect, but I'll just update you when I have some progress. Hello, I have updates. I want to say, but I only have one update. So, in The Hero of Ages, I'm at around 160 pages. So I've made a lot of progress. I've read a lot these past 2 days. And I gotta say that I'm actually really liking it. It's quite hard to talk about this book, obviously, because it's the third in a very long series. Or like, long as in the books, but I am liking it more than the second book. What is really cool, in the end there's like a glossary with all the names and, you know, all the magic system stuff, and then also a summary for both the first and the second book. Definitely a cool thing that honestly should be part of every series. Like, why don't you just do that in every series? It's so helpful. So yeah, I'm liking it. I'm very glad that this got picked because I wouldn't have read it for a while, and especially my boyfriend's family really like Brandon Sanderson, and I also really like Brandon Sanderson, but I haven't read a lot of his books. I guess I don't have much else to say. I just wanted to update you. I'm about to go to bed and read some more. I haven't read any of this. I still feel like I'm gonna enjoy this. Oh, what I forgot to mention in the intro, I wanted to give this or both of these a prediction and then see, you know, how my prediction was and how the average rating was and then my actual rating. I think that's going to be quite fun to figure out. So for this one, honestly, I were thinking probably like a 4.5. And then before reading the 150 pages, I definitely had a different prediction than now. I think I would have predicted this as either like a 3.75 or a 4. So I'm gonna stick with 3.75 because a 4 is more what I'm feeling now, like 4 or 4.5. So yeah, 3.75 and a 4.5. So definitely still good ratings for both of these. And I'm interested to see where it goes. I haven't updated you in quite a while, so let's get into it. Honestly, I am now over halfway through. I just read the last 50 pages and I'm on page 400, around there. I just got to part 4, and the reveal on the last page that I just read is crazy. Obviously, I can't tell you what it was, but it's the ending of, I think, chapter 44. They're on a 97 page. There we go. Crazy. Honestly, did not expect. Crazy reveal kind of twist. I'm very excited how it, you know, goes on from this. Yeah, I can't really talk too much about this book, obviously. I did say that it has a lot of people in it, like a lot of POVs, and I think that can get tricky in book. But in this book, I think it's done quite well. So in and of itself, I think every single one is interesting enough that I'm not disappointed when a certain POV comes on. So yeah, we learn a lot about the world. I think Brandon Sanderson does that really well, that he kind of weaves the world building in between the pages. You can clearly tell that from the point where he started writing the first book, this was all clear. It feels great to read something like this. It is very technical, so if you don't like any fantasy where the magic system is very technical and very precise and where there's a lot of things that you have to learn and the names you have to learn and everything, this book probably isn't for you, or the whole trilogy, but I'm honestly really enjoying it. Welcome to my bathroom. I have been banished from my own room. I have a huge update. Yesterday evening, I did finish The Hero of Ages. I don't have it with me. I forgot. I'm sorry. But it was crazy. So I did finish this huge book. Yeah, what can I say? I really, really loved it. I think especially the second half pushed me over for it to be 5 stars. The first half was kind of in the same vein as the second one. Like, definitely not bad, but not as good as the first book or the second half of the last one. The first book, you just get to know kind of about obviously this world and this society and the main character and the magic system, and that's all very special and everything that happens. And then in the last half of this book, you get to know so much about the history. Obviously, I'm trying not to spoil anything, but if you have read the first 2 and you only have the third one left, highly recommend that you read it. I know it's a hunk of a book, but I do think that it is truly worth it. And the way it ends, I'm still blown away. As I said, I'm giving it 5 stars. And honestly, I'm really glad that this video made me read it, because honestly, I don't think I would have read it anytime soon if it wasn't for this video. So, good morning. I re-dyed and recut my hair, but I thought we could do some unboxing together. This is a very exciting package. Oh god, yeah, these scissors are not really sharp enough to do this. Oh, I think you can already kind of tell what it is. I don't know, the box came like very busted up. I don't know why that is, but it's not my fault. I can tell you that. Isn't that amazing? Okay, let's take this one out first, because obviously that is the main star of the show, isn't it? That is a tiny bit. Can you see the foil is already very much busted? Yeah. I mean, I don't mind if the books are intact, but regardless, I am so excited about this. I do have the German version of the original trilogy, but I really wanted the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I was like, why is it so easy to like open it? But this is insane. What happened to this box? Yeah, the books do look to be intact. A little dusty. But I really wanted the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and I do really want the original trilogy in English, because I just don't read it in German. Obviously, I do want to reread it. I'm kind of thinking about doing a 24-hour readathon, trying to read all of these 4 books. This one I have not read before, and these ones I have. I just really want to reread them so badly, and I think it could be such a fun challenge to do it in a 24-hour reading, like, readathon, you know? I do have one more thing in here, which I just quickly want to show you. Oh my god, it's so small! It's a 1 line a day 5-year journal, which I'm also very excited about using. It has like very crazy edges, but it's basically looks like this. Basically, you just have a day and then 5 years, and then you just write something very small on those for 5 years. You know, like you do this, and then obviously the next day you turn the page, and it's very cool. I just think it's so cool, and it's very compact. I thought it would be very much more heavy than this. I think this would be easy to just take with me on the go, and I'm so excited about this. Anyway, that was my unboxing. Tiny little update. I am like halfway through. Yeah, I'm like halfway through I Want to Die, but I Want to Eat Tteokbokki. I have like 100 pages left, and hopefully I'm going to finish today. I do kind of want to reserve my thoughts for the end, but I do kind of get why it has quite low rating. So I think that's all I'm going to say, and I'm just going to review it at the end when I finish it. Hopefully today or tomorrow. So, hello everyone. I just finished I Want to Die But I Want to Eat Tteokbokki. So let's talk about it. It's hard for me to talk about because I think I'm gonna give this 2 stars. Honestly, I just have to, because the end, like the majority of this is like transcripts like these with like dialogue, but the end was just random little stories, like suffering and consultation is one story, and it's just this, and it just doesn't say anything. It's kind of repetitive of what the book was, and honestly, I couldn't do it. I didn't read all of them. I read a few and I skimmed a few, and I just was so done with it. I do think it's kind of cool that at the end there is a tteokbokki recipe in here, but tteokbokki was not mentioned once in this entire in this entire book, and that's a little strange. I think I expected something very different from this, kind of, but also I did completely expect this. And the writing was also something that, I don't know, made me just feel bad about the book. I don't know how to describe it. It's just so removed. I don't know how much of that is the actual writing or the translation, but it felt so clunky to read. And often sentences would just be like, I did this, I did that, I felt that, I did this, I did that. And then suddenly it would jump to a completely different topic. It would be like, I feel really bad there and I had low self-esteem. Tomorrow I'm going to a festival. Like, I don't know, it just felt so unconnected sometimes, and it was very strenuous to read. Is that a word? Is that a right word? I don't know. It's just, I'm so sorry, because I think that there is a important book to exist, and to exist more of even than just this. I personally probably wouldn't recommend this. I didn't like the therapist in this one either. I'm really sorry about that, but a lot of stuff that she said kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I'm just gonna give this 2 stars. I'm really sorry. I wanted to give it more. Honestly, I mean, the part of this video was to read the highest and lowest rated book on my TBR, and I mean, despite my predictions, it was very much correct. Like, the average rating for my rating in the end. I don't know, should I listen to the average rating more? I'm kind of, what's the takeaway from this video? It was very fun. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know what your most highest and lowest rated book is, or if your rating usually correlates with the average rating. That would be very interesting to know. I think that's it. I don't have much else to say other than I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.